guys. So today I was sent a claim ticket from Alpha Foods to sample some of their different things. I believe this is to sample a burrito or a couple of their burritos and any other thing for $1 off. So I've got to go figure out where they sell Alpha Foods, and we'll go get some and we'll try it. So what Alpha Foods is a new, bold bite, better for you and the planet, packed with flavor, pure plant protein. Not really sure if I'm into that. No meat, or meat, dairy, and palm oil free. Okay, so what it says is, at Alpha Foods, we believe that when it comes to your plant-based options, you deserve a bite less ordinary. Our eats are packed with flavor and mouth-watering meals you love. So you get all the taste minus the meat. Not a big fan of fake meats. They always kind of taste a little rubbery, and they always have a little bit of an oily texture to them. Not a big fan of it. Seitan's a little okay, but the other ones, like the Impossible Burger, not really the best. But we're gonna try it. We'll give it a go and see what it says, and then I have to review it, and I will review it here on camera with you, and then I'll submit my review to them and see what they think, or see what I think. Sorry, but yeah, now I've got to figure out where they sell this. I think it's at Whole Foods. Yeah, it says claim this at Whole Foods. So I'm gonna go to Whole Foods and see if I can get some and see what's going on there. All right, see you in a bit. Alright, so we're here at the Whole Foods. If you don't believe me, here is a sign. Yeah. So here at Whole Foods, and we're gonna try to find this Alpha Foods stuff, so we can review that as well. And yeah, I'll see you when we get inside. I'm not gonna lie, cauliflower bites sounds amazing. Oh. The website said they didn't carry this primal food stuff here, so I could have come here to get everything instead of having to go to Turnip Truck first before coming here to Whole Foods to get these Alpha Foods. So yeah, that could have been one trip instead of two. All right, anyway, let's keep looking for this stuff. All right, I'm in the frozen burrito aisle, frozen pizza, frozen burritos. So I've got to find a Alpha Foods burrito. We'll see if we can find it here. Yeah, there's lots of burritos, but I'm not seeing these. So I'm gonna take a look around, see if I can find them. Maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't. Hopefully we do, because I've driven all the way out here. All right. Alright, so unfortunately, the apparently here in the Southeast they don't carry anything but the burritos. So we're gonna grab probably just all 4 flavors of the burritos they carry, and we'll just try them all. Simple as that. They're only $2.99. I get 1 free and $2 off one of them. So we'll just get all 3 flavors, or all 4 flavors. That is, I'll show you. So it's the Mexicali, the chicken fajita, the pizza, and the Philly cheesesteak. And I kind of am glad because I also wanted to try the Philly cheesesteak and the chicken, or faux chicken, whatever it's called. All right. So I'll grab these, check out, and we'll head home and taste them. All right, see ya. All right, so we're leaving the Whole Foods, as you can see. We've got 4 burritos, and I grabbed a chocolatey drink or something. I don't go to Whole Foods, so apparently cashing out the first time at Whole Foods since they've been bought by Amazon and required me to do all kinds of stuff. This lady was like, go ahead of me, you have 4 things. It's not gonna take you very much time. And then the cashier was like, have you done this, this, or this? And I was like, dude, I just want to cash out. And required me to like link stuff with Amazon. I was like, dude, is there a way you can just have it text me these numbers? And yeah, it sent me a text message instead. So yeah, we're gonna go home. We're gonna try these burritos. We got 1 of each flavor that was available here. Unfortunately, in the Southeast, apparently they don't have the other flavors available. So I don't get to try, or not the other flavors, but the other foods available. So I guess I don't get to try the chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets. However, vegetarians, companies always put that little apostrophe, glottal stop in the middle of the chicken to denote that it's not real chicken. So yeah, I wanted to try those, but apparently they don't sell them here. And I'm not gonna drive to somewhere far away to get them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have these, try these out and see what they taste like. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. All right, gonna go home. Catch y'all in a bit. All right, so we're back home now, and obviously I've changed shirts, whatever. But we're back home now, and we're gonna try these burritos. So how this is gonna work is I can't eat more than 2 of these burritos in a sitting, so I'm only gonna eat 2, and then I'll come back and do another 2 for a dinner and a lunch. So there'll be a cut somewhere in the middle, just so it's not jarring. All right, so what we've got here is we've got the pizza and the, what is that, chicken fajita, and I'll flip the camera around so you can see them a little better. So, like I was saying, pizza and the chicken fajita, and I'll read off the pizza first because I cooked that one first. And yeah, so right off the bat, the color-wise is great, and I like that it seems like it's been cooked a little more than the chicken. Not sure what that means exactly, but yeah, that's what that one looks like, and that's the chicken. And let me flip the camera around, I'll read this to you. So, Alpha Burrito, plant-based, pizza, 5 ounces, and it's unrivaled taste, heat and eat, protein-packed, meatless, sausage-style crumbles with dairy-free mozzarella, peppers, mushrooms, not a fan of mushrooms, onions, and in tomato sauce. Cooked thoroughly, non-GMO verified product. All right, so we'll flip it over. We'll go through the nutrition facts. So there's 300 calories in one burrito, and one burrito is a serving. There's 11 grams of fat, 6 saturated fat, 0 trans fat, no cholesterol, 470 milligrams of sodium, 41 carbs. I'm not a fan of that. That's a problem with a lot of vegetarian food, is mostly just carbs. And then dietary fiber is 1, sugar is 5 grams, and then 2 added grams of sugar, and then 9 grams of protein. There's 6% of your calcium, 80 milligrams, and 3.1 milligrams of iron, and 280 milligrams of potassium. So here are the ingredients: enriched wheat flour, coconut oil, sugar, leavening, sea salt, mono and disaccharides, cellulose, maltodextrin, soy protein, seasoning, so cane sugar, yeast extract, salt, spice, torula, yeast, garlic powder, onion powder, citric acid, natural flavors, soybean oil, soy sauce, water, soybeans, salt, alcohol, wheat, methyl cellulose, wheat gluten, malt extract, cellulose fiber, and beet juice for color. That's for the sausage. Sorry, I've read those in a lot of different things. Skipped over some stuff because there's a lot of stuff in this. One of those is tortillas, some of that's in the crumble. Here's what's in the pizza sauce: tomato paste, water, diced tomatoes, tomato juice, citric acid, calcium chloride, onions, canola oil, olive oil, cane sugar, garlic, salt, spice, citric acid, vegan mozzarella. Here's what's in that: coconut oil, modified corn and potato starch, sea salt, natural flavors, plant sources, beta carotene for color, vitamin B12, vitamins, green peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Contains wheat and soy, be aware. And then the ways you cook it in the oven at 400, remove the wrapper and cook for 15 minutes, flip and cook for 15 minutes. In the microwave, remove the wrapper and place frozen on a dish and microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I cook these in the microwave for simplicity's sake, and I'm sure that's how most people are going to be eating frozen food anyway. Frozen foods like frozen burritos, stuff that you'd get at a gas station. And that's usually why things are a little better at the gas station, if they're pre-prepared, because they cook them in the oven, and most people cook things like these in a microwave. So here's what their little marketing blurb on the back. I have a feeling it's going to be the same on the other one, so I might not read it. We'll see. So, a new frontier in plant-based. Alpha is on a mission to bring you unrivaled taste fueled by powers of plants. Alpha burritos are a delicious meatless meal perfect for an easy on-the-go lunch, dinner, or anytime snack without any sacrifices on taste or texture. Go on, take a bite. You'll never guess you've gone plant-based. And it's plant-based, unrivaled taste. And then there's their social media stuff. And I'll put links to these companies in the description below, or where you can buy them. It might be a Amazon link, it might be something else. We'll see. So first, we will check out the pizza first. So I'm gonna flip this around. There's a dog who is waiting for me to kick a ball. All right, now to the burrito. So we're gonna cut it in the center, and we'll get a good cross section. It looks like tomato sauce. I mean, tomato sauce is already vegetarian anyway, so I'm sure it's just tomato sauce. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Looks like microwave, gas station, pizza thing. So I'm sure it's not gonna be too crazy. It's probably just a mushroom pizza on the inside. So this one's probably your safest bet if you're not vegetarian, but you're looking for something quick, and this is what you have. I doubt you'll find this as something like at a gas station or anything, because gas stations don't normally sell vegetarian-y food like this. Oh my gosh. So we'll give it a try. Whoop. Kicked the ball, almost fall over. So that's what it looks like, a little better. Yep. It just kind of tastes like nondescript pizza filling. When you get anything that is pizza-y, it tastes like that. You can't normally taste any of the different flavors of, like, if it's sausage or pepperoni or whatever. You can't normally taste that in these pizza fillings. And yeah, I mean, that just tastes like nondescript pizza. It's a little better than that, just because the tomato has a little bit more of a zing to it, which makes it taste more like, I guess, fresher. It tastes like a, how do I put this? I guess it tastes more like something, more like an upmarket microwave burrito. I mean, because that's what it is, really. So it has a lot more flavor to it, but it still is the flavor of generic pizza flavor. Which, I mean, if you're not a vegetarian or not a vegan or whatever, it's not vegan, but it is vegetarian. And if you're not a vegetarian person and you just want something, it's pretty easy, easy to go-to thing. Would you enjoy it? Probably. If you move past the fact that it's vegetarian, because a lot of people I know can't move past the fact that something is vegetarian. They refuse to eat it, even if they are sitting there and eating a meal that might be vegetarian anyway, because they're just eating like greens and mashed potatoes. If you tell them they're eating vegetarian meal, they will stop and they'll go find a meat, even if they were enjoying something and didn't have meat in the first place. All right, so now we're gonna try the next one, the chicken fajita. All right, chicken fajita. Here's the package, and I believe both these were $2.99. All of these were $2.99. And so it says Alpha Burritos, plant-based, Chik'n fajita, chick glottal stop in fajita. If you're a linguist, the little apostrophe in the middle. If you're not a linguist, the little apostrophe in the middle of a word usually means a glottal stop. So it's chick stop in fajita. And I guess because they can't legally call it chicken because there's no chicken in it, so they have to put that on there. I'm not exactly sure how those laws work. That's just what I read once. Oh, it matches my shirt. Purple. So, unrivaled taste, protein packed, heat and eat, same basic gubbins, 5 ounces. So these are 5 and 5.5 ounces, depending on which flavor you got. Both these were 5 ounces. So here's what it says on the back. 290 calories, 1 burrito is a serving, 11 grams of fat, 6 saturated, 0 trans, 0 cholesterol, 450 milligrams of sodium, 40 carbs, so 1 less, slightly healthier, I guess. If you're going for the low carb thing, and the way you cook it is exactly the same. 400 degrees at 12 to 15 minutes flip, 130 minutes 130 seconds. Excuse me. 1 minute 30 seconds in a microwave. And then let's see what and the little marketing gubbins on the back is exactly the same. And let's see what the ingredients are. It's palm oil. Both of these are palm oil and BPA free. Oh, and it is vegan certified. I'm not sure if you can see that because how badly the package is destroyed, but the package is not quite made well. So let's see if I can fix this. Hold tight. Okay. I can read it now. The package wasn't glued properly or sealed properly. So tortilla has all the same stuff in it as the other one, which obviously makes sense. That's what they're using. Probably just using the same tortillas. So the spicy cheddar, the vegan spicy cheddar is coconut oil, modified corn and potato starch, sea salt, green and red pepper, spices, natural flavors from plant sources, beta carotene for color and vitamin B12. Vegetables are green peppers, red peppers, onions. Sauce is water, tomato puree, sriracha style hot sauce. Even though sriracha is not a trademark, I think they're covering their bases by saying sriracha style hot sauce. And then so chili, sugar, salt, garlic, distilled vinegar, and xanthan gum. Agave syrup, distilled vinegar, salt, cornstarch, onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, spices, citric acid, dehydrated chili powder, and xanthan gum. Taco spices include sea salt, chili pepper, cane sugar, onion, red pepper, and cayenne pepper spices. I don't see anything about the fake chicken. Yeah, it doesn't say what the fake chicken is. I guess the vegetables are considered the fake chicken. I'm not really sure. Alright, so what we're going to do now is the same we did with the other one. And we're going to and we're going to give it a cut. And now, first off, right off the bat, when I pulled this out of the microwave, it was greasy. Like, there was, well, not greasy, but there was liquid. You can see some of the yellowish, orangish liquid. It was kind of all over the plate I cooked it on. And you can see here, well, let's keep cutting and then I'll pull it up. That's probably cut enough. So you can see here, it's real moist with this orange color to it. Not sure what that is. It's just juices though. So that is a cross section of it. It doesn't look too bad. Give it a smell. So yeah, what I would have expected from the pizza one to have a little grease coming out of it, didn't. I guess that grease is from meat usually on a pizza, so it didn't really come out like that. So that's a little better cross section focus. There it is. It looks kind of like a rice dish. Smells spicy like fajita chicken. And like I said, there's the kind of goo. I wouldn't say goo, just kind of juices. So yeah, and that was all over the plate. That wasn't on the pizza one, which is a little surprising. So let's try this and see what it tastes like. All right, let's try a little bit of the stuff just by itself. Okay. The texture of the meat substitute chicken is actually pretty solid. Like, it's a pretty close to what you would expect for a chicken, which is really good. That's not something I expect out of vegetarian food. A lot of them tend to be either rubbery and just the texture is always off. The texture is pretty close to what chicken that's been microwaved tastes like. So, and it looks like, after a couple bites in there, it looks kind of like shredded chicken. And the flavor, it's got the flavors that you expect out of a gas station burrito, because let's be honest, that's what these are. They're just high-end gas station burritos. And the flavor's there. It's good. It's what you expect. And I guess if you're not a vegetarian, and like I said with the pizza one, if you can get past the fact that it's plant-based, because I know a lot of people can't, this actually is pretty solid, and you won't be disappointed. Which, that's what you want if you're trying to fake the sensation of eating meat. My only real gripe with these so far is they're such high carbohydrates. But we'll see what happens with the other two later on today, and all this will be edited into one video, so it'll be like I'm eating them all at the same time. But yeah, I can't eat this much food all in one sitting. So yeah, do I like the chicken? Yeah, it's pretty good. Do I like the pizza? I really like those. I gotta admit, I really like those like nasty gas station pizza rolls or folded over pizza calzones. I really like those, and it tastes just like that. I don't get any hit of the mushroom because I know a lot of those things use that mushroom, and I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. And the pizza sauce covers that up perfectly. It just tastes like your generic. No, not generic. It tastes better than a generic, but it gets that same flavor of the generic gas station burritos so far. But we'll see with the next ones. I'm gonna go eat these, and I'll come back and get with y'all in a little bit. All right, so we're back now after several hours letting the food digest. Eating all those carbs made me so tired I had to take a nap. But yeah, so we're back here for dinner, and we're gonna eat the rest of these Alpha burritos, Alpha Foods burritos, plant-based burritos, and I'll show you a quick image of what we got. And right off the bat, you can see the burritos. This is the Philly cheesesteak, and this is, well, I guess just the Philly because there's no steak, however they are required to say it. And this is the Mexicali. Right off the bat, the Philly had that greasiness thing that the chicken, the fajita chicken did, and I kind of expect that out of a Philly, to be honest. And then the Mexicali, I don't know if you can see it here, but in the microwave, it like puffed up, and it kept making weird gurgly sounds. Not sure if that's just a thing that has to do with this Mexicali burrito, or it's the actual, like, something that this Mexicali burrito does, or if it's just a problem with this one. But it feels like there was like an air pocket in there, and it kept filling and popping while it was cooking. Okay, so I wanted to try to catch that before it, see, like, it's really puffed up. You want to catch that before it stopped being so puffed up. So I guess we will start with the Mexicali, just to see what's going on in there. And here it is, Alpha Burrito, Mexicali, 5 ounces. Yes, 5 ounces. All the same marketing stuff on it. Unrivaled taste, heat and eat, meatless beef style crumble with dairy-free spicy cheddar, onions, and taco sauce. Protein packed, all the same stuff. Vegan, contains soy and coconut. All the same marketing stuff is on the back. Here is the nutrition facts. It is 300 calories, 142 grams like the other two, 1 serving in a sleeve. And then there are 15 grams of fat, 7 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 550 milligrams of sodium, and 41 grams of carbs, so still high up there, and 1 gram of fiber. I'm kind of surprised. I would think that stuff like this would have more fiber in it, just because so many vegetables and plant-based things are, but I know a lot of plant-based meats, or faux meats, or however you'll call them, don't really have any kind of fiber in it. And I've never really looked into it, but I'm always surprised by that. Four sugars, 2 grams added, and 10 grams of protein. And there is 80 milligrams of calcium, 0 vitamin D, 3 milligrams of iron, and 290 milligrams of potassium. And it contains, the tortilla has all the same stuff in it, it looks like. And then the beef style crumbles have filtered water, soy protein, concentrated onions, saturated vegetable protein, isolated soy protein, wheat, gluten, wheat starch, seasoning, sea salt, blend, potassium chloride and sea salt, tapioca, maltodextrin, yeast extract, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, dehydrated onion, grill flavor, which is from sunflower oil, and citric acid, soybean oil, wheat gluten, soy sauce, water, soybean salt, soybeans, salt, alcohol, wheat, and methocellulose, salt, green and red peppers, malt extract, natural flavors, and then the cheddar, the vegan cheddar, is coconut oil, modified corn and potato starch, sea salt, green and red peppers, spices, natural flavors from a plant source, beta carotene for color, vitamin B12, and then the sauce is tomato puree, sriracha style hot sauce, again, chili, sugar, salt, garlic, distilled vinegar, and xanthan gum, agave syrup, distilled vinegar, salt, cornstarch, onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, spices, citric acid, dehydrated chili powder, and xanthan gum and onions. All right, so a lot of the same stuff that was in the other Mexican-y flavored or Hispanic-y flavored burrito. So let's go ahead and cut this one open and get a cross section and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, see if we can cut it. I guess I need a sharper knife to do this, but cutting through this is like cutting through rubber more than like cutting through anything else. But that's nothing to do with this. It's kind of how tortillas get when you cook them. All right, that came out clean. So let's see what it looks like. Dog, go away. And then, yeah, okay, that's a cross section for you. It's attracted the dog. He thinks I'm gonna give him some. Yeah, it looks like meat. Flip the around. Okay, so that might be a better cross section for you if you can see it. It just looks like cheesy burrito from Taco Bell. All right, let's take a bite. Flavors there. I really like the, you can taste some of the pepperiness, tomatoiness of it. And yeah, the texture is kind of there. It's still a little bit, it's a little bit off if you're used to eating beef. And especially if you like eat burritos from very nice restaurants. Again, it's another kind of upmarket gas station burrito, and it's actually got better texture than that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll try the meat by itself. Yeah, it's a little too rubbery. Kind of like high school burritos. They're not just the bean ones. The day when they had like the slightly better burritos or something. Sorry, there's a FedEx truck. So it's kind of like those high school burritos on the day when you got like a slightly better burrito, or the one you had to pay for as opposed to the one you got on a pay extra for as opposed to the normal meal. A little rubbery. Flavor's good though. Would it pull you away? Would it fool you thinking it's a meat burrito? It's possible, especially if you're used to kind of lower end burritos. Yeah, it's gonna taste a lot better than anything that you've ever had that's a lower end burrito. It's good. Would I eat it again? Possible. If somebody offered it to me, I'm not gonna slap it out of their hands and throw it on the ground or whatever. Well, we'll finish that one later. And now I guess we will check out the Philly. And like I said, the Philly had grease dripping out. I don't know if it's grease, but grease dripping out of it like you expect from a Philly. So that's that's a point on its side, I think. So here's the wrapper for it. Another 5 ounces. Yeah, 5 ounces. All the same marketing guff. Meatless beef style crumble with dairy-free provolone, peppers, mushrooms, and onions. Again, not a big fan of mushrooms, but we'll see what it tastes like in this. Because so far, like with the pizza one, I liked how well it covered the flavor. So we'll read through the nutrition facts. We got 290 calories per serving, and it's 142 grams per serving, and the serving is 1 burrito, 1 sleeve. And then we got 11 grams of fat, 6 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fats. Cholesterol is 0 milligrams. Sodium is 420 milligrams. And then there is 39 carbs, so it's a little less than the other ones. Dietary fiber is still 1 gram, and sugar is 3, with 1 gram, less than 1 gram added sugar. And then protein is 10 grams. So then we also have 80 milligrams of calcium, 3 milligrams of iron, and 310 milligrams of potassium. So let's see, tortilla looks like it's the exact same stuff as all the others. And then I don't see the meat one. Or like there it is. Beef style crumbles. Water, soy protein concentrate, onions, structured vegetable protein, isolated soy protein, and wheat and wheat starch, seasoning, sea salt blend, potassium chloride, sea salt, tapioca, maltodextrin, yeast extract, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, dehydrated onions, grill flavor from sunflower oil, cane sugar, spices, celery seed, dehydrated red and green bell peppers, salt, tomatoes, powder, molasses, citric acid, soybean oil, wheat gluten, soy sauce, water, soybeans, salt, alcohol, wheat, methyl cellulose, malt extract, natural flavors. And then the vegan provolone is coconut oil, modified corn and potato starch, sea salt, natural flavors, plant sources, beta carotene for color, and vitamin B12. Vegetables are green peppers, onions, mushroom, sauce. Sauce is vegetable broth, water, vegetables, celery, carrot, onion, mushroom, garlic, yeast extract, cane sugar, salt, organic maltodextrin, canola oil, cornstarch, natural flavors, soy sauce, water, soybeans, wheat, salt, potato, and natural smoke flavors, spices, xanthan gum, also contains wheat and soy, and coconut, as it said in the thing. And as all of them have been, all the same marketing stuff on the back, BPA free, vegan certified, all the stuff. So let's take a flip around, and we will cut this guy open and see what's in it. And oh yeah, I'm a big hot sauce fan, and that's what I had on deck, was just some Taco Bell hot sauce. So we'll throw that on there afterward. Oh my gosh. This one seems more rubbery than the other two, or other 3. And this knife was pretty sharp. Anyway, that should cut it. Yep, there we go. Okay. We'll grab this one. And the dog has come back over because he knows we're cutting stuff. Alright. Flip. And yeah, it looks like a Philly. I'm a little disappointed with how much meat or stuffing is on that compared to bread ratio. The other ones seemed like they had a lot more. So that's a little disappointing, but we'll see what it tastes like. Okay. Right off the bat, texture's not right. The other ones, all the stuff in it can distract from the weirdness of the texture of the faux meat, engineered meat, fake meat. I don't want to call it fake meat, but I mean, that's kind of what they're trying to mimic is meat. And with this being just mostly cheese and meat with a little bit of other stuff, it's hard to get past the kind of off-putting texture that is this Philly. So yeah, that one I'm not so much a fan of. Let's try it by itself though and see. Yeah, the meat texture is not that good. Flavor wise, it doesn't really have a lot of flavor to it either, which, I mean, Phillies get a lot of flavor from the flavor profile from the meat and from the cheese, and the meat just doesn't have that much of a greasy Philly cheesesteaky flavor to it like you'd expect, and the cheese just isn't there either. Would I eat it? Yeah, I mean, it's okay in a pinch, but it's not something I would order. The pizza I might order. I might go seek out. The Mexicali, I might seek that out too. But the Philly, just, I don't think it's there for the Philly. The other ones are pretty good though. You know, dog seems to want it. Oh, he didn't want to be on the camera. But yeah, flavor wise, Philly's not there. I guess conclusions, I did conclusions earlier today, but conclusions on these ones, or conclusions for overall, really like the pizza. It tastes like pizza. Yes, that, what more do you want? And then the Mexicali, I think, might be the better of the two Mexican style ones. The chicken fajita was a little different. All of them are a little different. Is it going to win me over to becoming a vegetarian? No, I don't think so. But I mean, if you gave me only the pizza ones, possibly. But yeah, so conclusions, that's pretty much the conclusions. Go check them out. If you're a vegetarian and you want burritos and you're tired of just the like regular bean burrito that you can get anywhere, check these guys out. They actually are pretty good compared to just a bean burrito. And you might like the Philly if you like that texture of the faux formed meat. I'm just not a fan of it. And otherwise, thanks for checking out this review of the Alpha Foods Alpha Burritos. And yeah, tell me if you like them or if you ever had them in the comments down below, and guess I'll catch you next time.